Right. Shit thing as well as we need materials, otherwise we could just... That's... I'm gonna cry. What the actual fuck? What the fuck? Guys, I wonder if PD can get DNA off of it. I wonder if PD can get DNA off of it, but I'm not the registered owner. How the fuck can I get PD to test that without fucking reporting it being mine? But that will give me my fucking answer. I think it's worth losing the gun to find out. I need to know. I need to know. But I lose the fucking gun. Silver.
So,
I
what's going on?
right, you're gonna be rubbing your hands together here.
Hmm,
I potentially need a favor that I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I need some help.
I'm all ears. I'll listen and I'll let you know what we can do.
So I have an item. I need testing for DNA. Now, will it bring up everyone who's ever touched it?
To my knowledge, yes.
Right. Now, I have to word this very carefully. I trust you, but you have a job to do. I want to make you a deal that I hand you this item and I'm fully aware you're not going to give it back. But in return, you get one of these off the streets. But I need to know who touched it. I can also...
Have you touched it?
I will have to touch it to return it to you after I found it in the bin, shall we say. It has not been used. So it's not dangerous. I'm not asking you to do anything out of your job here, am I?
No. So let's say I do come in possession of this item and figure it out who has touched it.
Yeah.
Are you seeking that information?
Yes. Yeah, I need to know. But in return, I obviously flag myself up massively. But it's a risk I have to take. But you're new round here, Silver. You deal with the rest. How you got hold of it, I don't care. But it's going to make you look real good. I just need to know who touched it.
That part is, let me figure out what's the best way to go about this.
Right.
I got an idea, but I think it's possible. I
Yeah.
just need to figure out what's the best approach.
Yeah, I'm not asked, just so you're aware, I want this needs to be as legitimate as possible. This is a deal. This is not a... Just make sure I'm not trying to bribe you or corrupt you. That's not what I'm intending. I'm trying to make a deal. So we're on the same page, yeah?
I think I got a great approach to go about this. Throw an anonymous 911.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I found a firearm or a weapon or a wrench, knife, drugs,
Yeah.
distillery, whatever it is. I will
Yeah.
show up, collect the evidence. I will do a follow-up investigation.
Yeah.
And I think the questioning that may come from that could answer give you the information you're looking for.
Okay. Okay. I tell you what, okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
But I will need to bring you in for formal questioning.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
I'll also do, if you do this for me, I'll try and do you another solid. Okay?
Oh,
No.
please, I could do. You're in over something of value, right?
I wanted to ring you about this because I like you, and I will always understand you have a job to do. Ever sometimes I agree what you do gets me in trouble. I put myself in that situation, but whether we agree what we both do for a source of income, we still have to provide for ourselves and our families, don't we?
Agreed. Everyone's got their own morals that they stand true to.
I am aware that there's been threats made to the police of a certain area in Los Santos.
Cyprus?
I'm not saying where, but there's two things I can either do here. I probably can't reduce the threat. I could probably give you a time frame to cool things down a bit. But let's say from a acquaintance to an acquaintance, at this moment in time, do your best to be careful in the area. Do you understand?
Oh, I get it.
The other day, when you came down, you put yourself at a massive risk. And that's not because of me, just because of what I know. I wouldn't hurt you. But you can see how it ended up and how there was no concern for the police down there, was there?
Definitely didn't have a proper backup there, and I've seen incidents of shit that's happened down there.
So I don't know if I can help reduce the threat, but I can pass on the knowledge that the threats are real and just be careful. Yeah?
I think that's that is the most that I could ask for.
Okay.
Everyone's, as I mentioned, has their own morals. They live their own lifestyle. I'm not going to impede on that, but certainly I'll leave my door open for opportunities like this.
Well, yeah, just if you're going to go down there, do it in full fucking force so you don't get your head taken off, because I can't be pulled over by other miserable cops, and if you die, I may shed one tear.
It's the thought that matters, right? One tear, 2 tears, 3 tears.
Right, now
that's crying.
What magical bin will be near your location in approximately 5 minutes to make sure that you can get to this?
There's a bin. You know the parking garage, the brown parking garage near Mission Row?
Yes. Do you not think that's suspicious as fuck, Silver? That's fucking you're not a fucking gang at all, are you?
All right.
Right. Here's what we're
driving around right now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You figure it out. I'll show up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put the call in. It's gonna be close in the city. Make sure you get there. Yeah. Do you want it anonymous or do you want it from me? Because I'm gonna.
That's the best way to go about it for your end.
Yeah, but I need to stick around, don't I?
No, if you've touched it, your DNA's on file. I'll pull you in based off of that.
You sure?
Yep. Because
okay.
From a policing standpoint, when you have your fingerprints on a gun, that's enough for me to pull you in.
What about the other guys, though?
That will come to light in the questioning once I pull you in, if your fingerprints are on it. And we're also assuming that the people who have touched it have their DNA on file.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
There is actually a really good spot that I'm thinking about right now. Do you know the old train yard?
No. My only,
Off
my
a little
only,
bit.
my only worries here is you pulling people in. It can get tricky.
Well, ideally, if your fingerprints are on it, I just think it makes sense for me to approach you, considering I think that would be a good start for myself to get
Okay.
information from
Okay.
if they are on them.
At the end of the day, you get this off the streets, don't you? So
That's the
that's,
biggest part,
yeah. Yeah. Okay,
and
right.
we can get you hopefully the information you're looking for.
Yeah. Right, okay. All right. Give me 5-10 minutes. I'll put the anonymous call in, all right?
Gotcha.
Cheers. Bye.
See ya.
Thanks. I was going to put it in here, but there's other stuff in here.
Grr. I got a inspection chamber. 1862. I've located a firearm on scene of that 911 call. I need a 77. Gonna be off the bus stop, Little Bighorn Avenue.
120's en route. Break room.
I'm gonna hold the perimeter, wait for additionals.
The unit that's closer, it's gonna take me about 5 mics.
Copy. Take your time.
Little Bighorn, what's the nearest cross?
Integrity Way, the old bus stop.
10-4.
I like how I found it and didn't have to fucking call him, dude. That's it. That's some detective skills if I've ever seen it. So this is great that he did it anonymously, and we actually had to go looking for it. Copy. I haven't located anyone in the immediate area. Firearms down here in the inspection well. I'm gonna start documenting.
Oh shit, nice. Oh, okay. I'll get you back. I'll keep
Appreciate you.
I'm gonna get on the roof of the bus stop.
Copy.
I'm gonna try to take the one above you.
There's a way up from the backside here. Dude, this is crazy. I'm gonna get
Above you, I'm up here.
copy. Oh my god. I got a feeling this is something big, Liam.
I think so.
Yeah. Depending on what's in these notebooks. Like, the firearm makes sense reporting it, but the notebooks being here, it feels like somebody put the notebooks there. Maybe this was a gun deal. maybe I don't really know what to make sense of the notebooks. The notebooks don't make sense. I need to see what's in them.
Charlie, 76 MRPD, 195.
We'll just gotta figure what the hell. Is it actually scratched?
The serial numbers are slightly scratched, but hopefully the ballistic test evidence room we can get a match.
Right. Okay.
This is awesome. Yeah, we got it. We located it.
857, where are we cutting loose this?
I really like how I'm gonna be
lobby.
straight. Part of me was like, yo, want to be like, yo, Kazni, you know when you were, but I like how there's gonna be no paper trail back to him. Like I didn't make a phone call to him. I didn't try to like, you know, I like how we're sticking. Dude, that felt like, that felt like a good little scavenger hunt. Okay, now the fun part begins, chat. Detective Sterling at it again. Hell yeah. This is so fun, man. Kazni's a fucking legend for making this happen. I love being in whitelist as a police officer. It's so fun. I come from the public. I was in the public server for about 3 years, so this is so unreal, like the role play. Okay. New song. Report. Start with the report.
Dispatch
Pictures.
857 Charlie, 23 MRPD, 195.
I'm actually curious to see who's touched this gun. Who are the sorry sons of bitches that are fallen victim?
123 MLPD.
We'll start with uploading some of the basics first. We won't move too fast here. We're gonna have multiple angles of this, so can't wait to figure out what Kazni's reasoning is behind this. It's gonna be all in character from here. All police work. First things first. Serial number slightly scratched. How should we roleplay this? Do I want to go straight for it? Let's go run a ballistic test.
Transport if able. I'm the only unit and I'm 4 calls backed up.
Oh, 10-4, you got it.
Flashlight. There we go. I enjoy the RP from it, and on the positive, I'm gonna be honest. This 100% is a huge like plus a million from Cosney because it does help my character's roleplay development into the detective scene. And I know Slacks is working on the detective unit, so hopefully this is exactly what I need. Okay, so we got a ballistic test, chat. Let's go book this into evidence. Okay, here is step number 2. So we've got the ballistic report of the firearm. We've got that booked into evidence. Let's refresh evidence. Okay, so we got the casing, we got that. I'm going to roleplay that I'm checking the ballistic results from the crime lab. And I will cross-reference that with serial numbers that I obtain here. And I will roleplay working through the slightly scratched off serial. However, I will hold off on that information when I talk to Cosney, because I think in roleplay Cosney may not want or have intended and has roleplayed out the scratch serial number so it doesn't go back to this person. So this part may not be needed, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm a police officer, and in character, that's exactly how I would handle it in any other ordinary circumstance. I get Cosney called me, but in terms of any sort of police work, can I use that? I mean, sure. I could say Cosney King called me around this time, and I could use that 911 report, but Cosney didn't mention a firearm on the phone. And he also didn't mention where and exactly when. So it would all be useless. So this is the perfect way to roleplay this out. I didn't know initially I didn't have an answer for him when he called me. But it clicked. Just throw a 911, an anonymous 911. Nothing will come back to you. And then hopefully his fingerprints are on it, and then that's the way that I'll pull him into this investigation. If his fingerprints aren't on it, then it honestly could be an issue. Cosney's fingerprints have to be on this gun. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult to roleplay this. Is that time? Here it is, chat. Step 1. Firearm. 3, 2, 1. All right. Zeke Sakine. 3, a 2, a 1. Ooh, interesting. This is the answer. Let's first verify.
120 is around Metro 195.
2200, 8200. Dash 4275. All right. This is going to be it. Yes! Hell yes. It happened. right. The roleplay is playing out. $32.29. $87.34. $91.02. I really hope it's not his DNA. Ooh. Oh. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, this is actually, let me I gotta do some actual police work here right now. All right, let me lock it in. Okay, so this is a 32, 87, 34, 9102. He hasn't had his DNA on file, chat. However, he has been involved in an incident where it looks like there's been some DNA captured. So let's get an idea of what happened here. Potential Charlie, Idaho, HVAC information. Jackson and Flack struck a man in Glendale mid-pursuit and flipped his car. Both stayed with him and helped his car get back right side up and repaired it. The gentleman was interested in becoming an information with the department, long-term possibly. They didn't even fucking...
Papa 13, 1042. PD says there's no EMS on duty.
We don't have a direct name, no. But this DNA has been found. Officer Maxwell responded to a call for backup near Orchardville. Upon arrival, Maxwell witnessed a man wearing all black jumping from a rooftop where Officer Shiesty was chasing him. Officer Maxwell attempted to tase and detain the man, but he kept resisting. Eventually, the man fell down due to his injuries from possibly jumping up. Oh my God! You're kidding me! Oh fuck! No fucking way!
Hello?
Voodoo Place, dogs 25 minutes alone.
Received. See you there. Hello?
Mr. King, how are you, Officer Silver?
I'm very good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Are you currently busy right now?
Yeah, ish.
At your earliest convenience, can you give me a call? And if you like, I'd like to have a conversation with you at Mission Road PD at some point.
All right, let me tie up some things and I'll give you a call. All right?
Sounds good.
Cheers. Bye.
See ya.
But I'm fucking mega confused now. Change your plan, John. Change your plan, right? You need to listen to me and you need to listen to me carefully. I need to go. Right, listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
If I do not return, If I do not return, you contact Sterling Silver from the police force.
Okay.
Okay? I will explain everything if I return. However, if I don't, you tell Sterling whatever he was looking into got me killed.
Just take me with you.
I
I'll
can't.
be
I
in the
can't.
truck.
I can't. Because if something happens to both of us, then no one will ever know.
Fuck it.
And
If
no,
something happens to both of us, and I'll be with you.
no, John,
So
you're not
no,
listening,
I
brother.
understand. But if something does happen,
I've been told to
I'll
go
be there.
alone. If anything happens, you contact Sterling Silver from the police.
fuck. Do you have his number or something?
It's on Yellow Pages. Right, jump out and get your tow truck. I'll call you as soon as I can. Remember what I said,
Okay.
though. What I was
Okay,
looking
okay.
into got me killed. And what I'm wondering is, what's going through my head is this Silver, or do you guys not even know? Because if you guys don't even know who it is, then that's unreal.
Hello?
Right, listen to me. I'm going to fill you in on the story so you know while I wait.
Okay.
The gun was placed outside of our house this morning.
What?
Yeah. The gun, 3 magazines, and the bullets were all placed outside. The bullets are damaged, so they're the same ones. The only way for me to figure out who it was is to hand it to the police to do DNA. Now, I've had a phone call from someone I do not know telling me to meet him down here to tell me all details about the gun.
Okay.
So, it's...
Wait. So hold up. You gave it to the police.
Yes.
And okay, I get you.
Alright, so anything happens to me, John, you're in charge. There's only one person who could be meeting me here.
And who is that?
We found them. So I cross-referenced his DNA. So this DNA was not on file. But there was 2 instances where the unknown DNA was found. This instance referenced a CI. I wonder if going behind their back and has been working with the police department. This is getting deep. This is getting very deep. I knew I was unraveling something big. I fucking knew it.
Is that Adam? That's Adam.
So Adam met with a police officer about a month ago. His blood was collected from the incident, but they listed him as a Charlie, Idaho, and he snitched. And this report right here. Let me pull it up. In this report, okay, so in this report, he got arrested. We got his blood. He snitched. Long story short, he gave it all up. The DNA was found, but he was listed as a CI. If you go back, let's have a look at this one. I haven't even looked at this one. Adam King again. Adam King again. This one's new. I haven't looked at this one. So his blood's been found again. In another car registered to Adam King. Have not looked into the specifics of how much this gun has been used. I'm going to do that after. After this, we're going to look at how much it was used. Oh, I got to be very careful on what I tell Cosney here. I have to be very, very careful. Oh, man. I haven't even figured out how hot this gun is.
Fuck's going on?
We're gonna do this calmly, Cosney. I'm
Would
gonna
you-
put any weapons I have on me are going on the ground. I expect you to do the same.
I'd rather keep mine on me, but I won't pull it.
Well, this isn't some kind of setup, anything like that. I'm just letting you know. Anything I have on me that might harm you in any way is on the ground. I'll even put my rock down.
Let me look for myself, because I ain't risking it. I know why you're here. So put your hands up. We both know why you're here, don't we?
Yeah, well, I called you.
Yeah, I gathered that. Alright, put him down. Anyone in the trunk?
Oh no,
Right.
not that stupid.
What's going on then?
So, I believe you received a package today.
I did, yeah.
That's good. So, I think it's fairly obvious then who took the gun.
Yeah.
Do you like a reasoning?
Yes, please.
So, you remember about a week, 2 weeks ago, where I got arrested by Denzel Shiesty, the officer?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. My plan was to take revenge and finish him off. Because you know the situation, I got quite rattled.
Yeah.
So the original plan was to take him out. Obviously things happened I couldn't get around, blah 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 blah. And then you started questioning me along with the rest of them. It came to the point where I realized I was up shit's creek with no paddle.
Yeah.
So I said I didn't have it, as anyone would do in that situation. You know, I was up shit's creek, no paddle. Didn't want to say, oh yeah, I took it without asking. So I lied. The plan always was to bring it back. It was never a situation of I'm taking this and keeping it for myself. You know, I respect you guys and I respect you a lot. And again, it goes back to you guys took me in when I had nothing. So it was never a situation that I'm taking this to keep for myself or I'm taking this to finish you or
Do
anybody
you know,
else off.
I have to jump straight in. I have to jump straight in. I need to know this. How did you get it?
Within those 25, 30 seconds, you know, John's attention span is next to very little. I took a little dander around and I grabbed it. It's a very, very risky situation. You know, it was one of those if I might get caught, but I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. I was extremely rattled. I really wanted to finish Shiesty off because he fucked me off big time. So I took it.
You can explain this to John. Why would you lie to us?
I realized I was up shit's creek with no paddle, essentially, and I sort of thought, I think it was more of a realization of, oh fuck, I did fuck up here.
Where was it hidden?
In my bison at the lumber yard.
So if I had checked all your vehicles, I would have found it.
Yeah, I called your bluff.
Fair play. Fair play, I'll give you that. And do you know what the worst thing is?
What?
I deep down, I genuinely thought it was you.
Yeah, I mean, it was fairly obvious, but I thought the more I chat shit, the try and get out of it. But the plan always was to bring it back, but in my head, I just really couldn't figure out how the fuck do I get this back in the house without anyone thinking anything. And obviously I can't get into the house without you guys being there. So I thought, fuck it, dash it, say nothing.
Right.
If I was a right cunt, I could have sold it on, did this, did that. I'm not that desperate. You know, I got a
I
bit of money. It's enough to keep me going.
I almost
I'm
have
not a
to.
scumbag.
Do you know what the problem is now?
What?
The problem is now. This has got a lot worse. Because do you know what I've done with that gun?
I don't.
The police have got it.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the only way for me to possibly figure out who had that gun is test it for prints.
Fuck.
Yeah. And I'm guessing you're a clever enough guy to figure out that I'd do that.
No, actually, I didn't actually think it would have come to that.
No.
I'm
I
sure
ain't
you would have probably tried your best to get a concrete sort of answer, but that I didn't expect that.
I am fucking ruthless. And stuff like this, I cannot bear in my brain. Can't bear
I
it.
just want you to know, Cosney, it was never a case of I'm taking this from you, or I want this for myself. It was always going to be returned. I mean, you can see there was never a bullet fired, anything.
Yeah, but the problem is now. So, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you one thing.
The fuck is this?
Do you know what the worst thing is out of all of this? John is awake with me every single fucking day. Every single fucking day. I've lost Sylvester. And I've got John as my right-hand man. And you tried to put the fucking blame on him. He took the gun, John. He took it.
What?
And he tried to fucking blame you.
Is that true?
He tried to
Yeah.
make me think it was fucking you. And he done such a great job, I fucking believed him.
You try to blame me, huh?
So, because we'll
No. It's a
John,
yes or
I'm
no.
talking here.
I don't care
So,
if you're
He's
talking.
fucking
The
talking. He's got the
situation
fucking blade.
was-
If he wants to fucking talk, now you can
So-
shut your fucking mouth.
It's a yes or no.
Get on your
You
fucking
try to
knees
put the
now.
blame on- You put the blame on me? Tell me.
So I took the gun in order of returning it eventually. It was to finish off Denzel Shiesty.
You
After
could
he
have.
arrested me.
You could have asked us. We could have
Yeah.
probably did something about it. But you just.
Oh yeah, no,
couldn't.
I know. So I was going to return it, but I did just take it, and then I realized that I fucked up, and I realized I was up shit's creek with no paddle. So my plan was put it off as long as possible and try and get it back without anyone noticing, and then realized that's not going to work. So this morning, whenever I woke up, I dumped it outside the house. Yes, I did say that it could have been you. However, it was never a sort of malicious way of saying I was definitely John. I don't like the guy. I'm going to put the blame on him.
know
It was
how-
to shift it over from me for long enough to get it back to the house.
You know how fucking stupid you are. You know that, right? You fucked up everyone in our group right now. Cosney questioned everyone. So there's no trust there. There's no loyalty there. So everyone probably gonna think, oh, Cosney's blaming me. Cosney's blaming me. There's not gonna be trust for anyone. Do you not realize how fucking stupid you are right now? Do you understand?
I get it. I know I fucked up.
You could have told us you wanted to go deal with Denzel. You probably could have did something about it. But you made the choice of doing that yourself. Not asking us, not doing this. A part of the group, you know? So you fucked up. You made it where everyone gets fucked. And we're all in shit creek. I gotta think real quick. Oh,
Trouble is, we've got here, Adam. John's on the edge. John, deep down, he's a very soft, nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only so far you can push a man before he breaks. That man does everything for the group. And he had a fucking knife to him. He got treated worse than you did. You tried to blame him when he was in there on his own. When you pulled it out right in front of him. You had plenty of opportunities to come clean. Plenty of opportunities. I literally gave you the most fair treatment I could. Remember when I said to you in the situation before when I offered you money to walk away? Why didn't you take it?
I didn't want it to come to the point where I never get in contact. You know, I do enjoy it. I obviously realize now it's going to be a sticky situation for me to have the trust with you guys to even be around. But for me, it's not a fact of I sort of if it comes to I have to earn the respect and the trust back from you guys. I would rather do that than just walk away over a gun.
How the fuck do
No,
you earn
there's
trust
next
back
to
now?
So this is, I was going to say, I know there's next to slim chance of earning the trust back, but whatever it takes, I'm there to do it. And I hope you sort of can give me some sort of respect for calling you down here to tell you everything.
I don't know you nothing because I would have found out on my own. And you made the stupid mistake of putting the gun back. Because then you gave me
Yeah,
something to work with.
I could have kept that all to myself.
What shall I say? Thank you?
No, I'm not saying that, but if I was a right proper cunt, I could have kept that to myself. But like I said, from the start, it was always intended to be put back.
Are you
where it
fucking
came from.
gaslighting me right now?
No, I'm just saying that I always intended to put it back.
You had enough chances, didn't you? Johnny! You really upset him, haven't you? John!
Yeah.
It's time for you to step up, John.
you know, we didn't have to come to this situation, Adam. Like, I'll tell you right now, you just fucked up.
Oh. Oh.
Did I say stop, John?
You know what I'm doing?
John! Hold on, come here. Take this. When you just smash his head in so much, he does not know who the fuck we are.
You're not gonna remember shit, man. You're gonna have brain damage, fuck.
John?
Give me 1 second.
Nah, just leave him. Put him in the trunk and fucking leave him.
Oh, I was gonna ocean dump him.
Nah, throw your weapons in the fucking sea. I tell you what. I'm gonna leave. Just keep smashing his head in. Make sure his head's so fucking smashed. He doesn't
it
even
is.
know who the fuck he is anymore.
I don't got a wrench no more, bud. I know. It's smashed in real good.
Good. I'm phoning it in anonymously. Get ready to leave.
Yeah, of course.
Right, let's go, 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 go. Drive out nice and slowly, yeah?
Mr. King, how are you?
Hello, buddy. I'm just up at Polito. Just dropped off a wagon. I can head straight down to you now if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm on my way to the impound yard. Gonna get this penumbra impounded.
Yep.
And I'll be available.
Right, okay.
I can meet you at the police department in like 5:10.
Alright, sweet. I'll meet you there. Do you want any food or anything?
Cool.
You alright?
Should be good.
Alright, sweet. I'll
Appreciate
see you
that.
soon.
See ya.
Bye. God, I never thought I'd come into a police station and actually fucking smile. Look who it is.
Hello, darling. Oh, God, hang on.
Don't bark at me, love.
Oh. What is this? Hello?
Ah, there he is.
Mr. King, thanks for coming down.
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just as a formality, I'll kind of give you some more context to what's going on.
Yes, please.
There was a robbery that took place on February. Correction, March 19th.
Yeah.
Was the event of the robbery. I'm
Right.
calling you down here in lieu of the investigation that's taken place in regards to said robbery that took place.
Yeah.
Police received a anonymous 911 report today that's led to some discovery of new evidence that has kickstarted this investigation.
Right.
You're not in trouble right now, but
Okay.
I will say that you are a primary suspect listed on the report. I'll
Right.
give you the opportunity to come down and speak with me.
Yeah, of course.
I will
yeah.
offer you legal counsel during this questioning interview if you would like.
Right, okay.
Would
Yeah.
you like legal counsel?
At this moment in time, no, until I get more information, because I'm not really sure what this is about. So, if I didn't do it, then there's a man who's going to believe me. It's going to be you, because you look at everything. So, yeah. At this moment in time, I will decline, but possibly, depending on how this goes.
I gotcha. Just to reiterate, it is in lieu of a robbery that took place on said date of a civilian firearm. For more context.
Nothing to do with me, mate.
Okay.
So I'll be
Would you
fine.
mind if we stepped inside, give you some privacy?
Yeah, crack on, yeah. It's nothing to do with me, so let's go.
You got anything on you? Any weapons?
No, you can check me.
Cool. All right, let's do a quick frisk. Just want to turn around. Put your hands up, please. All right. Frisking. All right. I don't seem to feel anything. We'll go downstairs where it's a little bit more secluded.
Okie dokie.
How's everything been today, Kazi?
I think they've docked the money on fucking towing silver.
Really?
Yeah, so it was paying like $400 or $500 a run. And if you do that with your partner, you're getting double bubble. And they've done fuck all. Hence why I was in Polito. We're trying to get the Polito jobs. They pay the most. We've been up there all day.
I heard that Group 6 got a pay raise.
I've
No,
got
was it a deduction?
I
And
fucking
think
hope so. The
crime.
fucking robbing bastards.
It changes just about every day. However, ours has gotten docked.
Why?
The words of the mayor: "We don't do our job."
Wow. I agree on
Yep.
that. Other than
So
yourself, of
we-
course.
We're down to about $684 an hour.
Make
Yeah.
more, make double that in senior buns, mate.
I just paid a tow truck driver $300 to take a vehicle 500 feet from a scene to impound.
Backwards as hell, isn't it?
Yeah, and then this morning, my fuel tank issue, I paid 2 tow truck drivers and then had to refuel the gas can. That was like $149 three
This-
times over.
Hey, Sylvia, you know on my side of the old expense. You don't really get them issues with money. You know what I mean?
I got you. I'm gonna put a 311 real quick. Let them know that I'll be in
I
here
have
off
no
radio.
idea what that is.
I'm gonna 311. Let the rest of the PD know that I'm gonna be off radio in here. Okay. I'm gonna step
Okay.
out for a second. I'll let you gather your thoughts, and if anything does come to mind, potentially on like a civilian robbery, robbery of a civilian firearm, let me know. I'll be back in about a minute. Okay.
Yep.
You got food, water,
Yeah, I'm good.
smokes?
I've got smokes. Am I allowed to smoke in here?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Burn it up. Be right back. These dang metal chairs. One day we'll have a budget where we can afford something nicer.
Not with your docs, I don't think you will, boss.
Yeah, in due time. That's what this quota is all about. If we hit our quota, we get a pay raise. And
What's a quota?
That's something that alters the way people police.
What, mate? What is it, like a point system?
Yeah.
Oh,
Putting labels on crimes, trying to prioritize different crimes based off of points. That's discussion for another time.
yeah.
However, I don't really give a shit. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. I get quota points naturally. I'm just that type of guy. I will change subjects though real quickly.
Yep.
And get things started out here today. I'm not going to record anything. Nothing's going to be on video. Nothing's going to be audio, visual recorded. However, as a formality, I will advise you of your Miranda rights. Okay.
Okay.
As I mentioned, you're not being charged with any crimes. However, you are a suspect in an investigation, so it could potentially lead to something. So you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be used against you as evidence in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present with you during any and all questioning. And if you can't afford an attorney, we'll get you one at free of charge. All right.
Understood.
Do you wish to speak to me today?
Yeah, by all means.
Fine. You know Zeke Kasem? Kasem?
Who?
Zeke Kasem?
Is that the guy who doesn't he have a mall at the Senior Buns place now?
No idea.
Oh. I don't know. No, I don't know a Zeke Kasem. No, I'm thinking of Cray. No, I don't. Why is that?
You don't have a personal relationship with Zeke Kasem?
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the name prior to this conversation?
Nope.
In these moments of silence where you see me pull my MDT up, I just want to let you know I'm recording your answers, okay? I have a list of set questions that I've already prepared.
I thought you said it wasn't being recorded.
As far as like video, but I am gonna write your responses down on my prepared question list that I have.
Right, okay.
The reason why I'm bringing that up is I just wanted to make sure that you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm not involved, so yeah.
What do you do for a living exactly, Mr. King?
Sanitation. I do sanitation and I buy and sell materials. Wildly profitable, to be honest with you.
What are the prices for materials going for nowadays?
At this moment in time, you can get between 6 and 8 per material. Each day, you can gather 1,000 materials with one crew. You do the math.
Have you been involved with any robberies? Have you been robbed while you've been doing sanitation before?
Touch wood or touch metal. I have not been robbed on sanitation, I don't believe.
From your experience as a sanitation worker, backtrack. How long have you been doing sanitation exactly?
So the boss rewards you with he gives you like a quota, shall we put it, so you can understand. He gives you 1 star per every hour you work. I have 180.
Is there a cap on, I guess, how many gold stars you could get?
300. So, yeah, I've done 180 hours of sanitation.
Have you noticed a recent price change in the price per material recently?
No, it's actually sat very steady for a long time.
Has there ever been anyone trying to increase the price? From your
Everyone,
knowledge?
well, of course, everyone's going to try and increase the price, aren't they? That's a silly question.
You heard any robberies taking place at sanitation recently in lieu of price
Ah!
increases?
Actually, no, I have fucking been robbed. I finished an entire fucking day the other day and they took 1,000 materials off me. So yeah, no, yeah, I do know about robberies, and yeah, one was fucking me right at the end. It's a lot of fucking money, that is, Silver.
And would you say a good average price is $7 per?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, say you were robbed of $7,000.
Yeah, that hurt.
You think it's would be good practice to carry a firearm while you're doing sanitation?
Do I think it would be a good practice to carry a firearm?
Yeah, do you feel the need as a sanitation worker to carry a firearm?
If I could fucking get my hands on one, yeah. Legitimately, of course. Is he throwing me a bone here? Or is he tricking me? Can't tell. He's good.
Have you ever been in possession of a firearm?
Have I owned one or handled one?
Yeah, legally.
I've never owned one, no.
Okay, so you've never owned a legal firearm.
No.
Is there a reason why?
Because I have multiple felonies on my criminal record.
Just needed you to say that. When's the last time you've been to jail, Mr. King?
Last week,
What'd you do?
I was wrongfully arrested yet again of assaulting a police officer. And that's one thing I do not do. But that is going to court. Because I did not do it.
You ever been charged for any robberies?
Well, robberies of what? Robberies at all?
Any robberies?
Come on, Silver. Don't play me like a fool. You've got my fucking record. Don't disrespect me. You know what's on there. You would have fucking fully examined it before I walked through the door, so don't treat me like a cunt.
I'm just being thorough.
Yeah, well, don't take the piss out of me. Ask genuine questions that you need a genuine answer. Don't take the piss out of me with questions you already know the answer for.
I get what you're saying.
Thank you. I don't speak to you like a fucking idiot. Don't speak to me like one.
Change of pace.
I agree.
Who do you generally hang around with?
I'm not none of your business.
Okay. Do you have any relatives in the city?
No.
Do you share the last name with anyone that you know of?
Do I share a last name with someone I know of? Yes.
Who would that be?
I think you know the answer to this one already.
I actually don't. I've never met him before.
Adam King.
What's your relationship with Adam?
Okay, I've already told you, Silver. You know that he tried to sell me a fucking gun. So why are you asking stupid fucking questions?
Refresh my memory on that.
You know that he tried to sell me a gun. He's probably fucking told you the smack addict's probably been arrested again. And he's probably tried to fucking grass me up. Or something stupid, or he's been caught doing God knows what. But you know what I'm going to tell you, so why fucking ask? Stop dicking about. You know he tried to sell me the gun. He literally gave it to me to look at. I said, I'm not fucking interested. I gave it back. Stop fucking around.
Did you have a conversation with me previously about this?
About what?
Selling a gun.
No.
So you're referring to potentially what you think I'm talking to you about today.
You're on about a robbery.
Okay. So I'll be very blunt with you. Adam, his fingerprints were on the firearm that was located today. The anonymous tip, somebody found a firearm and reported it. I showed up, I located the firearm, took it up to the DNA lab, had everything thoroughly ran on it, ballistic test, fingerprints, DNA. I looked into everything in regard to that firearm. That firearm has been around. I looked into every sort of piece of case that had DNA associated with Adam because Adam's DNA directly wasn't on file. However, his fingerprints were from an incident that took place prior. Adam's fingerprints were found on that gun.
Well, there you go.
I may
then.
or may not have spoken with Adam.
I don't know why you're fucking around. I don't know what he's told you. But there's your fucking answer. He was trying to sell it. I had a
Why?
look. I held it. And I said, I ain't fucking interested. You know I go down for 7 grand and 50 months for robbing G6. I dread to think what would happen to me if I got caught with a fucking illegal firearm. I might be fucking brazen, but I ain't fucking stupid.
Do you and Adam share the same property?
No.
Does he own a property?
No idea. I've rolled around with him a couple of times when he wants to score some fucking drugs, and that's about it. He's always going on about fucking killing cops. He's always going... I don't really speak to him. I don't hang around with him. He's always going on
I've
about...
never met him.
He's always going on about killing fucking Shiesty all the time. He was literally begging me to buy that gun before he said he does something fucking stupid. Something about Shiesty arrested him. He was like, I'm going to fucking blow his brains out. I said, and to be totally honest, I think that's probably the last time I fucking spoke to him. That
When
fucking,
was this?
that fucking fentanyl is lethal. That will kill a man, that will.
Bad shit.
Very bad shit.
When did Adam try to sell you the gun?
Times go so fucking fast around here, don't they? I may get this bit wrong, so I do apologise. I don't even know what fucking day it is today. What are we on today? Wednesday? I think it was Friday...
Yeah.
Saturday evening? He was drunk.
Where was this?
We were down, funnily enough, outside the fucking liquor store down by... it's not really Mirror Park. It's not Cypress Flats. It's like on the way from Cypress Flats to Mirror Park. Do you know the liquor store?
Yeah, I believe it's off of
Right next
El
to the...
Rancho.
I don't know,
Yeah.
road. Right next to the
On the
gas
side of the road.
station, yeah? He was right there. He came out with 10 bottles of rum. And he told me to meet him there. He wanted to discuss something with me.
How did you know that I found a gun?
I knew you were fucking around fishing for information, just like you're asking all them stupid fucking questions.
So you assume because I'm talking about a civilian firearm being robbed and questioning you about robberies that you knew that I found it?
That's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it?
Okay.
Why else would you fucking bring up a firearm? Has he just saved my... I think he's just
For
saved
the
my...
robbery.
Yeah, of course then. You're literally asking me about a gun, so why... You're pinning me for a
Okay.
gun.
I get it.
I think he's just covered my ass there. I think he's done me a solid because I fucked up. He saved me.
What did he say to you when he tried to sell you the gun?
it's just a case of, are you interested in this?
And
I
how
s-
much? What was he trying to sell it to you for?
He wanted 22 grand. He covered my ass there.
What'd you say to him?
I had a look at it. Then I ain't interested. Tempting, because I'm fed up of being fucking robbed, but nah, I ain't getting caught with that.
No, I've never met Adam before. I'm gonna be honest about that. Never seen him in person.
Okay.
I have never actually heard of you speak about him. Is he just a friend? Is he a brother? What's your relationship exactly?
He's not a relationship of mine. No,
Okay.
it's just an acquaintance.
Gotcha. Did you ever see him with the firearm after that?
No, I haven't seen him since. Last time I saw him. He's in a bad way, though. Real bad way.
Do you want to talk about it?
Said he was in a lot of trouble. Don't know. I ain't too sure. He was desperate for that money, and he was out of his face.
Did he receive any threats from anyone that you're aware of? Was
No,
he any
no.
sort of?
No
Okay.
idea. No idea.
Is he involved with a gang?
No idea.
But he sells drugs.
Huh?
Are you aware that he sells drugs?
But he uses them, I know that much.
Okay. He's been arrested for selling.
Hmm.
When he said he was in trouble, was there any sort of contextual information? Like, was it from the police, maybe another person, or just I'm in trouble?
He just said, he was like, I need money bad. He was like, I need to pay someone. Yeah. He did say if he doesn't pay, then he said I'm gonna end up on a dock somewhere.
He said that specifically?
Along them lines, it's sort of like the slang around it, do you know what I mean?
Does he drive a specific car, Adam?
Mainly rentals. I've only ever seen him in a rental. Does a little bit of towing. That's about it.
Has there ever been any sort of beef going on between any other individuals in the city and Cypress Flats?
Uh, no idea. Why?
Could be reasoning.
A bit of a weird question. That's quite
Well,
off
if
topic.
he's selling drugs, there could be a reason why he's potentially in debt. And if somebody's going to come after him for it, it's either going to be his own gang or a rival gang.
Possibly, yeah. God knows.
Did it seem like Adam had a pretty good relationship with everyone down in Cyprus?
Never saw him down there.
Okay. He's been arrested down there, involved the shooting.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Right off Orchardville.
Hmm. Fuck knows. People.
So he's been placed down there on scene selling drugs involved with the shooting. My concern is that it's gang related, and this could potentially lead to why hasn't been around. If he's missing, that's one thing. That's a whole nother thing, actually. Kind of why I'm asking those questions. To get this wrapped up, though, I will give a quick summary of where things stand now.
Right.
There is an active investigation, okay? Your fingerprints and your brother's fingerprints were found on it.
I told you it's not
I'll
my
do a
brother.
Sorry, your friend.
Please don't assume he's my brother, because he's not.
Yeah, that was I had it listed here as brother. That's why, because I initially thought so. Let
No.
me get that corrected. Okay, so you and Adam King's fingerprints were found on the gun.
Yeah.
He was involved in a robbery. So therefore, you guys obviously were in possession of it. I got your side of the story. Figured out how you became in possession of it.
Is there any other
All right.
prints on there?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You guys are the two primary suspects. So from my standpoint, I understand how you came in possession of it.
Right.
I'll talk to Adam.
So you haven't spoken to Adam yet, then?
No.
Right.
I haven't
okay.
seen him. I'll get his side of the story, and we'll go from there.
Okay. All right.
In the event that Adam does not admit to this deal or how he became in possession of it, you could potentially look at constructive possession charges. Okay.
Okay.
However, if there's information that comes to light where, yes, there was a deal that took place where Mr. Cosney King was like, know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to try to avoid getting in more trouble than what I've already put myself in.
Yeah.
Then I can get it. I can argue that. That'll be easy. It really depends on how this conversation goes with Adam.
Okay. Well,
However, he did,
sorry.
according to the forensics lab, have the oldest set of fingerprints on the weapon. So
Right.
there still is a likelihood that we can argue he was the first person to come in possession of this gun.
Hmm.
And then maybe we can go from there.
Right. Okay. I will tell you a
Go ahead.
little bit about, and don't let. I know this would seem that I'm trying to. What's the worst? Is it coerce the investigation? Is that the wrong word? Interfere? Whatever. He is a liar and a very, very good one. Very good. Just for a little
Well,
bit
hopefully,
just for a bit of information for you. Very good.
keep that in mind. Hopefully, he sees the situation, the severity, and is honest like yourself.
Well, shall I give you a little bit of a tip?
Why not?
Before you contact Adam, ask Shiesty what he's like. Shiesty knows him because Adam wanted to kill him.
Shiesty was the arresting officer on that incident I referred to on Orchardville.
Well, there you go then.
It was a great officer who took the fingerprints and documented it on the report that led to my discovery of Adam being the first person to touch that gun.
There you go then.
All right.
Maybe have a chat with him.
We'll be in contact. I'll try to get a hold of Adam as soon as I can, but it sounds like he may be MIA. However, we have 30 days, no rush. And as soon as I figure out more information, I will give you a call, let you know where we stand, okay?
Brilliant. Sounds good.
Appreciate you coming down.
Pleasure to help us all times. Just glad it was you and none of the other miserable fuckers. Otherwise, I would be having a bad day. I'd be locked up in the fucking pen right now.
Well, I gotta admit, this has been very fun. I've spent the better part of 2.5 hours looking into all this. Surprisingly, other than that incident on Orchardville, that gun is not hot. So that really helps.
That's not bad then, is it? I mean, how often do you
No,
come
that's-
across a gun that's not hot?
That's why I was thinking like it could have been more for like the sanitation side of things. Thinking maybe he had it for sanitation work. I honestly thought you guys were like close going into this questioning. So afterwards, it sounds like that's not even anything close to the case.
No. I don't really want to see him again, to be honest.
Does he even do sanitation work?
No idea. I think I've done it a little bit with him now and then. Yeah. Well,
All right.
hopefully he ends up in jail because it's be the safest place for him, don't you agree?
I don't know the guy.
I know him.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
He's
If
clearly
you see him, give me a call, okay?
he's clearly a junkie and a thief, isn't he?
Well, if he's the person who robbed the firearm, he's a lot more than that.
Exactly.
Danger to society.
Yeah. You have a good day, Silver.
Give me a call if you see him, okay?
Will do.